Hey, what's up, guys? This is Larry. I've been a full-time reseller since 1997 on eBay, and what I do is I show you what I sell, exactly everything I sell. That way you guys can go out and find that stuff, and you can sell it too. We're here at the warehouse. Let's see what we sold.
We sold this little drummer girl. I think it was like $8 or $9, maybe 10 shipped. We paid $1 for it. It's another one of those archive collections. Asphalt Jungle, we sold it for $10. We paid $1 for it. This huge swag bag from Supernatural. It's from a San Diego Comic-Con. These things are pretty collectible. It's huge. It's a nice bag. We sold it for like 25 bucks. We paid $1 for it.
Love is hard something. I don't have it here. I left it at my house. These are my daughter's books. I just try to sell some for her. And I'll put a link in here like what the photo looks like. So I sold that for $11.99. She probably paid like $10 for it. So she got her money back.
All right, this is 15 soundtracks. We normally pay about 25 cents a piece for these soundtracks. And we sold this lot for $24.99 shipped. So that was pretty good money. So we had we had like $3 tied up in that. We sold another lot. This lot is Christian CDs or tapes. I don't think it's this one. What I'm looking for, maybe. This might be it. I know there was a Sandy Patty in it. I know there was a Debbie Boone. This one's it. So we sold these 24 Christian tapes. We pay anywhere from 10 cents to 25 cents. Probably 10 cents for these. Because I used to buy some huge collections and I paid 10 cents a piece. We sold these for $28.49 shipped. See some more of these cards getting out of here. You guys saw we've been buying it. We bought a bunch of cards. We already paid for all of them. All this stuff's profit. Now these are all John Smoltz rookie cards. He is a Hall of Famer. I think there might be 25 or 50 of them. I don't know how many there are. There might be 50 of them. And we sold it for $27.99. I think there's 50 of them. But like I said, I have nothing in these. We sold a punk rock girl. It's this blue type. I don't know if it's that one or not, so I'm going to have to get these down. If not, I'll have to dig through that box. Oh, is that it right there? That would be nice. No, that's a fish. That fish looked like the girl. Hold on. Let's find it out. Let's find out. All right, it was right on top here. I only had one of these. This thing's awesome. It's like a punk rocker, metal girl, or 80s girl, whatever you want to call her, new wave looking girl. This is from the 80s. It's new. It's new without tags. I bought a ton of new without tag sweatshirts, like all these sweatshirts. Some of these, like button-up shirts. All these t-shirts here, all the t-shirts there, all the t-shirts there. And tons. There's a bunch of WVU polos up there. All these up here. Tons of shirts. It was over 500 shirts for 150 bucks. We just got 50 for this sweatshirt. If you guys want to go back, search my videos as like the most watched video. And I think maybe the 4th or 5th one is the old thrift haul that I did. And I got all the new t-shirts. They were all new without tag t-shirts and sweatshirts. We got 450 of them for 150 bucks. So it was one of the best deals I ever made. I sold one of the shirts for $357 or something. So it's such a great deal, guys. That's what I love about this business, man. You can pick up something for $0.25, which I did here, and sold it for 50 cents. And like I said, the other shirt I picked up for $0.25. I sold for $357. I sold another one for $250. Sold several of them for $100. I've made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars already, and you saw all the shirts I still have. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's what I love about this business. We sold some Reebok boots. I think they're over here. I don't know if I'm going to get this out. Yep, I got it out. I was kind of worried because I can't open up my drawer anymore. This is as far as that thing will open because there's another shelf there. Luckily, I got it out. But these are the 9s. They're the same kind of boot. Neither one of them have ever been worn. I picked these up at a thrift store one time. Can't remember how much I paid. I might have paid like 20 bucks a pair, maybe. And I thought that was a pretty good deal because work boots are normally like $100 and some. They've been sitting here for a long time, so I just wanted them out of here. I'm sick of doing boots. I'm sick of doing shoes. I'm never buying any more shoes or boots. Because like the last 8 that I've sold, 6 have come back for return. So I guess next week we'll be having another one here saying, hey, we got a return on these. But because I got one last week and I got one the week before that. So like I said, I'm really sick of these boots and shoes and stuff. But we took an offer of $79.99 shipped. We just want these things out of here. I had an idea the other day. Oh, it's been a few weeks ago. What did I do with that thing? Don't see it. Oh, yes, luckily we put it under Cheech and Chong. But I had one of these sitting at the store, and I thought, you know what? With all this nostalgia going around about Blockbuster, and like I said, the new documentary was out. I was like, I bet you there's people out there that buy these things that say Blockbuster on them, and I can't sell these at my store to save my life. This was sitting in my store for like $3. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. So this probably came in a collection sometime, and I have like 50 cents in it. And we sold it for $14.99. Sold another DVD called Evening Star. This one's out of print. It's got Shirley MacLaine and Juliette Lewis in it. We sold this one for $14.99. This came out of a family video store that we bought. We bought out 3 family video stores last February. One unit was 1,000 units, one was 900, and one was like 200. We got there and there was like nothing left hardly. So we bought like 300 movies from Family Video, and we paid $0.25 a piece for them. So we got $14.99 for this one. Here's something I've had on for a long time. I can't remember where I found these, but they were weird. They're like, this is like Spanish. Some of these are weird. Some of them were like Spanish, and I think some of them were like, I thought some of them might have been French or something. They're kind of, not English, a lot of them. I think we paid maybe, here's a double one. But I looked these up. I couldn't find like these foreign ones anywhere. Some of them look like they, were hard to find. So I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to lot these up. I've had them on there forever. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we had 10 of these. Sold these for $75. Holy cow. I've had them on there for a long time. I'm glad somebody finally bought them. I probably have, $5 in these. Now, actually, these were $79.99 shipped. Hey, we sold this Christie. We bought this at the flea market for $3. And we sold it for like $33 shipped. All right, we bought this Louis T autograph on eBay. I think we paid maybe $3 for it. We sold this for $17.88 shipped. Paid $4 or $5 for this Dave Stewart, and we sold this for $24.49 shipped. All right, guys, I just picked up these vintage T-shirts. This is a Dr. Dre. Look at all these holes, man. There's a ton of holes in this thing. I don't know if a mouse got to it or moths or what, but there's holes everywhere. Somebody said that they quit selling these because of the Helter Skelter trademark or something. I'm not sure. But look at all these holes. You're not going to believe what I listed it for. I just listed it for $799. We'll see what happens. I'll show you the other shirts I got too. Let's do some teaching on this video. First of all, how do I know it's vintage? This is actually one of the ones where this is actually a double stitch. So it can be double stitch and vintage. People say all the time, it has to be single stitch to be vintage. It doesn't. You got to come over here and it says 1994 on it. So a lot of the repo shirts don't have that. This has a Made in USA tag. And I looked at one of the other ones on eBay. Actually, there was a couple sold too. And it's this EM tag, Made in USA. Now up here, it is single stitch. It's single stitch on the sleeve, but not on the bottom part. So it is a vintage t-shirt. And like I said, I saw one of these sell for, I think it was like $900 or $1,000 or something. So we'll see how this one does. I'll show you the rest of the shirts I got. There's another shirt we picked up today. It's a Kurt Cobain Unplugged. And it is also, it's on an anvil tag. And it's also made in the USA. So this is a 90s shirt. And I think we're going to list this one for probably $200 or $230. The Misfits. This is from the 90s, I believe. He said he'd never worn it. It's made USA, Fruit of a Loom. There's a date right there I can't read. 1995. There's also a big skull on the back with some tour dates or something. Like I said, this is from 1993 Misfits concert. I think I'm going to be listing this for $150, $200. I got to get busy. Is this a single stitch? This is a single stitch. So that's good. Here's the back of that one. This thing's in nice shape. It's never been worn, I don't think. So we got 3 listed so far. We got 1 more to list, and then I'll tell you how much I paid for everything. This is the original 1994. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a tag. 1994 Metallica. This thing's thrashed, man. It's like it's single stitched, but look at this. There's holes in the pits. There's holes there. There's paint. The collar's worn out. I think that's paint too. And both pits have holes in them. You're not gonna believe, I paid big money for this. Here's the back of it. Cool skull. Summer, US 94. There's a stain on the back. Some more paint. There's more stuff on the collar. Like I said, and you're not gonna believe what I'm gonna list this for. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I paid for these. The guy wanted $75 for the Kurt Cobain one. He wanted $100 for the thrashed Dr. Dre. He wanted $75 for the Misfits. And he wanted $25 for the Metallica one. I'm not sure why he only wanted $25 for that one. So that was 75, 75. That's 150, 250, 275. He wanted $275 for him. And I negotiated a price and got them all for $200. The way I look at it, I got $50 a piece in them. So works for me. Like I said, I listed this one for $7.99. We'll see what happens. We listed this one for a couple $100. We listed this one for $200. We listed this one for $200 or something like that, $200 some dollars. We'll see how we do. But you don't really find this stuff very often. It's pretty cool when you do find it. I went ahead and paid up because I have a feeling at least one of these shirts is going to sell for $200 and pay for all of them. So that was the plan. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for joining us. Peace.